Jake Paul, 27, beats Mike Tyson, 58, in unanimous decision as crowd boo fight and fans say, "This is just sad to watch." Paul gave Tyson one final classy message before first bell and fight began. Jake Paul easily beat a 58-year-old Mike Tyson as fans booed their underwhelming and dull Netflix fight. The youngster wore out the veteran and can now brag that he defeated boxing icon Iron Mike in the ring. Tyson was the youngest heavyweight champion of the world, aged just 20 all the way back in November 1986. He went on to become the undisputed king of the boxing division. A decade before Paul, his opponent for this mind-boggling, money-spinning fight, was even born. The 27-year-old, who calls himself the problem child, started out making videos online and working for the Disney Channel before following his brother Logan in switching YouTube for the boxing ring. A 58-year-old against someone young enough to be his son, the largest age difference in a legally sanctioned professional boxing fight of all time. One who had won 44 of his 50 professional wins by knockout, including some of the most memorable bouts of all time back in the 1980s and 1990s. One whose last official fight came nearly 20 years ago in June 2005. The other a social media influencer who had put the grind in to make his way in the sport, which he claims saved his life, and now it was time for the night of his life. The other who lost to Tommy Fury just last year. Make no mistake about it, this clash of eras, clash of egos and clash of entertainers could only happen because of the cash on offer for the baddest man on the planet, one of the all-time boxing greats. But after Tori Kelly performed the national anthem inside the packed-out AT&T Stadium in Texas, it was, finally, time for the talking to stop and for the long-awaited fight to, at last, take center stage in front of a star-studded crowd. Paul came to the ring first amid a chorus of boos, driven in a customized green Chevy car alongside his brother Logan, with a pigeon in a cage, "As in the Air Tonight" played over the speakers. The youngster is an entertainer and was ready to shine, not just because he was dressed in silver shorts, gloves, and a jacket totaling 360 diamonds and costing $1 million. For Tyson, it was a far simpler ring walk, an old-school black LFGO robe, black trunks, black gloves, a support on his right knee and a gentle solo stroll to face his foe. No riffraff, no unnecessary paraphernalia. Tyson the boxer, here for business. A quick briefing from the referee, a touch of the gloves and the ring emptied but for the two fighters and the man tasked with keeping the 8-round bout in order. Paul says, "I love you, Mike," just before the bell and then runs away at the first opportunity. It was a cowardly move, but a clever one to tire the veteran, who landed a couple of big early shots, out. Within the first 3 rounds, Tyson was spent. Allowing Paul to duck and weave with his 27-year-old energy, the stagnant 58-year-old, though, was lumbering around the ring, could barely keep his gum shield in and had nothing to offer, completely shattered. Just 4 punches were landed between them in the 5th round as the quality, or lack of quality, of the 5th was laid bare and proved many people's fears and suspicions about the so-called fight. Tyson showed a bit of life early in the 7th round, but early being the crucial word, within 20 seconds, he was blowing hard and still had 100 seconds to get to the bell vertical as Paul refused to take advantage and go for the knockout. By the end, Tyson had given up and the final bell could not come soon enough, as the commentator brilliantly called it. Father Time is unbeaten for a reason. When it did come, they embraced, exchanged classy pleasantries and showed their respect, but the result was not in question. A unanimous decision that went 80-72, 79-73 and 79-73 with the 3 judges to Paul. And for the thousands watching on Netflix around the world, they were just glad the farce was over and old Tyson had walked away unscathed.